Hi, my super smart, hedgy kiddos. Okay, so this is a really quick clock review for your math work today. Okay, so remember this is an analog clock. There's a digital clock where it just has the numbers. A lot of you see those. An analog clock has the numbers 1 through 12. And we use the shorthand, and that means the hour that we find here in these numbers that are in this black ink here. And then when we're doing a minute hand, we're counting by fives, and those are those numbers here that I put in orange, just so you could see the difference, okay? And remember, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And this is 60, but we don't say 60. Whenever we say the time, it's o'clock, or on a digital clock, it'll have that 00 after those two dots, okay? So really quick, when you're telling time to the hour, anytime you're going to make sure that whatever your hour hand seems to be on, and I'll use a pen cap here because remember the hour hand is shorter, so I'll use this green pen cap, why not? And if my hour is here and it's pointing at the 2 and I have my minute hand, this is a really long minute hand, but you'll get the idea. When my minute hand's pointing up here at the 12 and an hour hand is pointing at any of these numbers here, it's always going to be ending in o'clock. This is 2 o'clock. So anything that's straight up and down, that's going to be o'clock. And it's going to be said 2 o'clock. And if we showed it as a number, it would end in this 00. So if I was writing it, I'll write it off to the side here so you can see 2 o'clock, and that's the time that would be shown, okay? So that's whenever it's right up and it's on the hour. Now, what happens if we move our clock? Remember we talked about how clocks are kind of split up into quarters here? And when we split things into quarters, we're splitting them into 4s. So the clock gets split into 4 parts. So we have 1, 2, 3, and if I was to take 60 minutes, which is how much is in an hour, that's the number of minutes in an hour. If I was to take 60 and divide it into 4, I would get 15. So that's why each of these little sections on the clock equal 15. 15, 15, 15, 15. Now, if I travel and I go do, 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 and my minute hand happens to be on the 3 over here, that means that, you'll notice here, this is 15, 5, 10, 15. So whenever the hour, let's say my cap is here, and it's a little past 11 here, this is 11:15. So whenever it's over here, this is 15. We can also say, hi, baby. This is a quarter past because it's one of those quarters past the hour. And the top of the hour is always at 12. Okay, what happens if we travel a little bit more? Boop, 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 boop. This is always going to be 30. Whenever it's down here and it's on the 6, that's 30 minutes. And that means that it is halfway, or it'll be halfway between, you'll see on the clock between the 2 hours, it'll be 11:30. And we can say half past 11 if we wanted to. Oh, my son is so excited to learn about time too. Yes, you are. I hear you, honey. Now, the last one that I wanted to show you is this one over here. If I keep moving, another quarter. Boop, 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 boop. This is a quarter till the next hour. So that would be a quarter to 12 or a quarter till 12. And that would be 45. So it's 11:45 or a quarter till 12. Okay? That's a really quick review. If you want to go back, oh my goodness, someone is excited. If you want to go back and you want to look at the time videos that we already have on the YouTube channel, feel free to go back and do that. But I feel like most of you will probably get this by now and remember, oh yeah, quarters on a clock. But it also helps to jog our memory. Okay, have fun with your paper. Don't forget to share it with me when you're done. I think it'll go pretty quick. All right, kiddos. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.